Alright, family, real short video. It's your girl Mary Lee. Don't forget to put the dash between the Mary and the Lee, aka Mary Mac. This is a very important document. It was given to me 2/20/2018. Now, when I first came to Feather Fist program, which I know is a part of my family business, for real, because as you can see, that's my birthday right there. You understand what I'm saying? You see the 2, and the 5, and the 5? That's where the office is located at. You understand what I'm saying? Now, Steve, the so-called manager here, who probably been running this operation, whatever's happening in this building, for years, it's obvious he want to retire. And he's trying to pass on his problems or his fuck-ups, you understand what I'm saying, to these new people that's taking over. It's another Steve, a lighter skinned Steve, and this lady by Karen. Now, it used to be this lady named Jada, you know, when I first got here in 2017, May 31st. You know, she was doing all the paperwork, and I was talking to her, and then I met Steve, okay? Now, Jada's gone. And everybody knows that, you know, Tupac, you know, and Jada Pinkett Smith, you understand what I'm saying? You know, Jada, you understand what I'm saying? Everybody got a face. So, you see, you know, people that got money, they got workers, and, you know, they workers usually be the name of the person they working for, you know, but if you don't know this, you will never figure it out. So, Steve got another Steve that work here that's trying to take over his business, but because I'm such a complicated case, if that's what you want to call it, he just can't take the money and run when it come to me, because I'm not a fucking goddamn client. I'm a boss, motherfucker. Shit. This is boss shit I'm doing. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the truth. Now, my ex-girlfriend, LaWanda Joy Jacobs, her phone number was 721-2690. As you can see, this starts 773-721. You understand what I'm saying? And believe me, she's behind this shit too. But this is for Karen Smith. You understand what I'm saying? Now, it's mighty funny. You know, I left a spot, and the lady name was Alberta Smith. Now, we got a Karen Smith. Now, I knew a Karen in AA, you know, at my home group AA meeting on Greenleaf and Clark, Rogers Park Allenall Club, and she was a nurse or whatever. And I was going to the Mustard Seed on May 8th of 2016, and I ran into Karen, the nurse, and she told me she had drank or whatever, and I said, don't worry about it, you know, you'll bounce back or whatever. And she just kind of looked at me and stuff, and next thing you know, I went to the Mustard Seed, and I got railroaded on Mother's Day. You understand what I'm saying? Of 2016. And after, you know, they railroaded me from one police station to the next, you know, they took me to, you know, Cook County Jail and put me on the psych ward to make it seem as though I was drinking or something. You understand what I'm saying? And shot me up with all kind of drugs because they want this money, man, for real. So Karen, this one, took the place of, you know, I guess Jada and, you know, whatever the case is going on. You understand what I'm saying? For real. And, you know, I don't know what she wants from me, to tell you the truth, other than my money. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. So I was supposed to meet up with her this Wednesday. Because they said if I don't give up my Social Security, you know, benefits letter, then, you know, I gotta go. So, you know, I said, you sure that's all you want is the money? Because I got plenty of that. And before I run out of money, I'm here to tell you, for real, y'all just don't want to know the end of that story. But, you know, you can see the Steve T or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Now, ain't no phone number to contact this lady, for real, other than the office number down here. And that's not for here where I'm at, you know. It's just crazy, man. And then sometimes I come and she's not even here. She's on vacation more so than anything. So basically, just waiting on my benefits letter. That's it. You understand what I'm saying? For real. And Steve is trying to snake his way up out of here. I didn't already did a video on him. I caught his name in concrete not too far from where I stay. And across the street from there is a nursing home or something, a nursing home, something like that, or a nurse's something. You understand what I'm saying? For real. You know, and I told you the Karen Griffin, the AA member, aka gang member, you understand what I'm saying? She was a nurse. See, I was going to be a nurse at one time, but my higher power told me no. Because, you know, when it comes down to it, is it really going to help you? For real, if a person walk up to you and blow your head off? No, it's not. So, you know, I didn't even waste my time when I went to Job Corps, Cleveland, Ohio, back in the day. But I did, you know, I did as much as I could. You know, I got the certificate. They gave it to me, basically. All I learned was how to make my bed, for real, for real. Not saying that I took it for granted. I'm just saying, in my mind, I knew I was smoking back then, smoking cigarettes. You understand what I'm saying? And I felt in my spirit, if I was smoking cigarettes back then, that I would be no good for anybody, for real. So I didn't want to become a nurse. You understand what I'm saying? I became, you know, a salesperson and a business lady, for real. You understand? But I don't drink, drug, or smoke today, so therefore I can really be a nurse. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm giving you this healthy information to let you know. Y'all being bamboozled, railroaded, and all kind of stuff, for real. Paper bandits, that's what these motherfuckers is. Ain't nothing but dead weight. You understand what I'm saying? You know how hard, how heavy paper is? That's why motherfucking police don't like to do paperwork. Because they know they got to tell one lie after another lie after another lie after another lie. And the more lies they tell, the more truth I reveal. Which means, you know, who's being railroaded, me or them? You understand what I'm saying? And that's why they get frustrated with me. Because they know I got them by the balls like I did in, you know, on May 31st of 2008 when them white so-called police officers with no uniform, you understand what I'm saying, you know, railroaded me. The spirit made me grab his balls to let him know I got you by the balls this time. For real. And they'll tell you. And they would have let me go if I would have played the game. But I was like, no, I'd rather lose everything and save my dignity and go for my respect. And y'all, the check that you want, I'm telling you, y'all gonna burn with it. For real. Real talk. So yeah, it ain't nothing but a railroad. And that's why it says right here, the brief guide to Alcoholics Anonymous. You gotta read this. Yep. They only put me in AA because of my rap that I wrote called Dope. For real. It got a lot of motherfuckers sober. And they just built they bullshit around my real shit. And the only thing I want to know is, if you ain't an alcoholic, why you in AA? Take your motherfucking ass to BS Anonymous and see how much money y'all make bullshitting each other. In AA, we try to stay sober, get sober, and remain sober. For real. So this says alcoholics cost the community millions of dollars every year. So whatever or not, or whether or not you ever become an alcoholic yourself, alcoholism still can have an impact on your life. Which means I don't drink, drug, or smoke, but these motherfuckers are still getting on my goddamn nerves. You understand what I'm saying? For real. Because they know I don't drink, drug, and smoke, which means they know I keep a couple of dollars on me, which means they would kill me for a couple of dollars, especially if they're a crackhead, because crackheads would kill their whole goddamn family for one more, nigga. You talking to a motherfucking ex-crackhead, motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. Y'all seen them New Jack City movie, nigga? Pookie? Motherfucker? It said we have learned a great deal about how to identify and arrest alcoholism. But so far, no one has discovered a way to prevent it because nobody knows exactly why some drinkers turn into alcoholisms. Doctors and scientists in the field have not agreed on the cause or causes of alcoholism. You know why? Because they dumb as fuck. How you, if you're not an alcoholic or an addict, how the fuck you gonna know how to treat an alcoholic or an addict? It takes one to know one, motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? But not only that, it's got to have depth and weight to the story. You know what I'm saying? AA works if you work it, motherfucker. I'm living proof. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. Within 6 months, I was down on my knees back in the 90s looking for some shit that wasn't there. But I'm on my feet today telling you that it worked, motherfucker, if you work it. You understand what I'm saying? One day at a time. You're going to die regardless. At least die doing the right thing and go to heaven. Then doing the wrong thing and going to hell. They going to kill you anyway. This is your choice, motherfucker. For real. So, there is a cure. You understand what I'm saying? Scientists just don't give a fuck because they try to keep up the shit. For real. And that's why they sent me to the psych ward at Cook County Jail and stuck me with all that shit the day after Mother's Day. You understand what I'm saying? For real. Who does that? Had me sleeping on the floor on Mother's Day, May 8th of 2016. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the nerves of these motherfuckers. It said AA has no real government. Each group is free to work out its own customs and ways of holding meetings as long as it does not hurt other groups or AA as a whole. And niggas got to remember that. When motherfuckers start bringing in all that bullshit, you start affecting AA as a whole. If you a gangbanger, nigga, stay the fuck out of AA. Go to gangbanging meetings, motherfucker. It says the members elect a chairperson, a secretary, and other group. It said officers. But fuck that. Fuck that officer shit, nigga. We don't govern, nigga. It said these officers do not give order to anybody. That's what it say, nigga. Don't tell me what the fuck to do. Mostly their job is to see that meetings run smoothly. In the average group, new officers are elected twice a year. But the individual group is not cut off from the rest of AA, just as AA members help each other. So do AA groups. Here are 3 of the main things that they do to try to help. It says, all these AA officers and the representatives at the conference make suggestions, nigga, that's it. You don't tell me what to do on the experiences of many different AA groups, but they do not make rules or issue commands to any groups or members, motherfucker. You don't tell me what to do. You do not demand anything. We give suggestions. So all this new shit that's going on, y'all gonna die. Because this is a spiritual program, motherfucker. For real. Spirit, nigga. It said AA is for alcoholics who want to get sober, nigga. If you don't want to get sober, stay the fuck out my group. AA does not accept money from sources outside AA, either private or government. We are self-supporting through our own contribution, motherfucker. You dumb fucks. It said it does not want members' full name or faces to be revealed on radio, TV, newspapers, or on new media technologies such as the internet. The mustard seed is all on the internet. And that's why it's always been on the internet, nigga. I just realized it though. Just recently, motherfucker. So therefore, because I am AA, I got to represent this shit, nigga. By any means necessary. When they take it off, then we can start over. Until then, it's your girl Mary Lee, sober as hell. And that's for real. Motherfucking haters.